Welcome, viewers. This is my channel where I like to share about topics that I've become very knowledgeable in or that are important to me at this time and moment. And so today I would like to talk to you all about a topic that's really close and dear to my heart, and it's friendship. Now, friendship is really important to me because it's something that I find is very hard to create. A true friend is hard to find, and it's hard to maintain after you've found that true friend. And personally, I haven't really had that many great friends. And so trying to find new friends, especially as I'm in college and especially as I'm trying to go out into the real world and face challenges that are out there, it's hard for me to go through those without a community or a sense of really great friends. And so today I want to talk about what it means to be a friend in my view. So, a friend is more than just a relationship. I mean, I have tons of acquaintances, tons of relationships. People would probably say that I'm the most social person, like at the University of Maryland, at the Smith School. You know, I go to all the events, I talk to everybody. I always sit in the front of the classroom. I talk to all the new students, all the teachers, professors, stuff like that. And so that's all and great. And I mean, I have so many connections and things like that. But I don't really have any, like, true friends. And so the first thing is, like, with a true friend, it's somebody that you can go to with, like, anything. It's not just somebody that you know. It's somebody that you trust as well. And so if I'm going through, like, a hard time, or if I have, like, a decision that I have to make and I don't know how to make it, of course, there's advisors who can help you make decisions, or your parents can give you tips and things like that. But at the same time, you want somebody who you can, like, intimately share with and, like, know that they will not judge you and that they will be your friend and they will listen to you and then, give their input, and you hope that their input is good input, and you trust that it is because you have that mutual relationship of trust. And so that first aspect of, like, a true friend is trust. And I think that everything everything else in the relationship is kind of based off that trust. So you have to have that trust in order to have the rest. So going along with that, I think that another great thing about another thing that describes a true friend is somebody who won't judge you. And I mean, they won't judge you because they accept that and they understand that everyone's different and they like you for who you are, for who you genuinely are. And so with that being said, you're more free to be yourself and to be happy and to be outgoing, or I mean, if you're not outgoing, then be more just you. And so for me, it is outgoing, but, like, the fact that because you have that trust, you're able to be who you really are, and then you're able to enjoy yourself, you're able to enjoy the other person, and you're able to enjoy whatever it is that you guys go out and do together, whether it be, just playing video games, or whether it be going out to an amusement park, or going on a trip across the United States, or some other vacation. I think it's really something that's unique that comes along with a true friend, is the ability to enjoy that time with each other. Now, this next one's really important, and it's the fact that when you have that trust, you have somebody who you can go to with anything. So whether you made a bad decision, or you're facing a decision and you don't know how to approach it, or you need help, or you're just going through a hard time, maybe somebody passed away in your life, or you just bombed an exam, or you just don't know what you're doing with life anymore, you just trying to figure things out. Like, a true friend is somebody who will listen to you and who's there for you, like, no matter what time of day. Like, you can call them at midnight, you can call them at 2 a.m., and they'll be there for you. Now, I know that in some relationships, there's, like, a mutual understanding that we don't want to be called at that time, but if it's, like, a dire situation and you need to talk to somebody, a true friend will be there for you always. They will not mind picking up that phone when you call them at 3 a.m. to talk about whatever's going on. And so I think that's, like, the second most important thing in a friendship. The next sign that you have a great friendship and a true friend is that you go above and beyond to help them and to do whatever they need, or to help them out, or to spend time with them. When you are separated from them, you miss them, and, like, if you go on vacation away from them, then you really reflect back and say, man, that's somebody I missed because I had such great times with them, or I have such a connection with them and I miss them because I haven't spent time with them, and things like that. So when you have a true friend and you are separated from them and you feel like you're missing something, that lets you know that you're missing somebody who really meant something to you. And so now I want to talk about why it's so hard to find true friends, and I mean maybe how you can go about finding a true friend. I think it's just really hard because today in this world we're so, I don't know what the word is, but non-intimate. We do a lot of social media. We do a lot of non-in-person sort of interactions, and so with that, it's hard to create trust. I mean, we as humans enjoy and trust more when we see things, and so when we're doing everything over the internet or over Skype, I mean, Skype does provide like a visual representation, but at the same time, it's not the same as being in person, and so it's hard to really create connections and relationships that are strong with somebody when you're not in person. And then on top of that, it's hard to trust them when we are, especially in this day and age, when it's hard to trust anything that's going on, whether it be advertising, danger in the world, the news, politics, anything. It's really hard to know what is real and what is fake. And so without actually seeing things or actually meeting the person and getting to know them very well, it's hard for us to trust them. And so that's one of the reasons that it's really hard to find a true friend and to really create that sort of relationship. But I will say that a great way to, start the process of finding and creating great friends is to get out there and to just meet people and genuinely want to get to know them. That's the most important part, is that you genuinely want to get to know them. Whether you stay friends with them after you get to know them or not, that's another story, but you're not going to be able to have a really good friendship unless you really know who the person is and you are accepting of them and you want to spend time with them and you want to really have a relationship where you have to kind of work at it to make it work. And so I personally, I've tried that, and I am always networking, like I said, always reaching out to people, always trying to meet new people. And I guess recently I kind of realized that I'm a little too thin. Like I spread myself a little too thin across so many people. Like there aren't any people that I really, really know, and maybe that's why I'm not finding any true friends. If I were to maybe take a little more time to get to know a couple people, then maybe I would find that they would be true friends. That they would be true friends to me. And so recently, I've been trying to select a couple people in my network who I think I would be interested in getting to know more about, and trying to set up some times to hang out with them and to meet up with them. Later today I have I'm meeting up with somebody for dinner, and so I think that a great first step is to go out there and just get to know as many people as possible and grow your network. I think you should always be growing your network in your community. But then once you've found a couple people that you really think might be of interest to you or who might be great friends, then it's important to really get to know them so that you can create that trust and that understanding for the other person, and then you'll really find out whether you want to be their friend or not and whether you can trust them. And so I know I've talked a lot, and I definitely don't have all the answers for this sort of situation, especially since I don't really have any true friends myself, which is really hard. But I want to hear what you guys think. What do you guys think makes a true friend? How do you guys find a true friend? How many do you think it's possible to have? Because I think that true friends require a certain level of investment on your part, so you can't have 100 true friends. So how do you distinguish how many true friends you have, and how do you decide who to devote more time to and stuff like that? So anything related to friendship, I would love to hear your comments. Please do share in the comments below. Also, hashtag friendship. That would be another way to do it on Twitter, things like that. Please do like this video if you really enjoyed it. I also ask that you subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. And I ask this because I can only reach so many people on my own. It's up to you guys to share this with your community so that my community and our community can grow together, and so that we can all benefit from each other in our knowledge and our ideas and our perspectives. So please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and more importantly, share with your friends. Thank you.